In this video, I will detail the installation of our tactical chassis on the Barra 1100z. First thing you'll need to do is make sure that the safety lever is in the safe position. You'll be removing this and it makes it a lot easier. You'll flip it over to the left side, then you can just line up a punch that is smaller than the safety and hit it with a hammer like so and knock it out. Now you should be able to remove that if it didn't punch out all the way. Go ahead and set that aside because you'll be reinstalling it later. Next, you'll need to remove the two screws that secure the stock. This first one near the trigger guard uses a 5mm Allen or driver. And there's one more that secures the stock to the barrel band in the front that uses a 4mm Allen or driver. Once you get those removed, you should be able to pull the stock straight down. It comes off just like this. Now that you have the OEM stock off, you'll be able to install the chassis. To do this, you may need to angle it on the pressure gauge side first to get it to kind of pop over the hump in the back that holds the hammer spring adjustment. Once you get that positioned, you can install this M6x25 screw using a M4 hex or driver. For the Beeman Chief II, it will be a longer screw. It'll be an M6x40. Now you can go ahead and reinsert the safety. What you'll have to do, there's a small plunger inside the trigger guard that you'll need to push down in order to open that hole up so that you can put the safety back in, and make sure you put it in the safe position. Make sure you put it in on the right side. Now you can go ahead and install your grip. I'm going to be installing a Magpul MOEK on this build. You'll insert the M5 square nut into the grip rib like so. Turn it up so it doesn't fall off. Slide the grip over it, and that'll hold that square nut in place. And you'll use the M5x25 button head with a star washer and a 3mm driver to install the grip. Just snug that up and you're good to go. Now the next step will be to install the adjustable stock. You'll need to install the castle nut onto the extension tube first. You can see the large notches go towards the back of the tube. Screw that all the way in. Then you can go ahead and position the tube in the receiver and screw that all the way in. And at the very last, once it's close to being in position, you can loosen up that castle nut or tighten it as necessary so that you're just about in position, but just maybe about an eighth turn counterclockwise. And then you can hand tighten that castle nut, install your buttstock, and you can use your buttstock sort of like a lever to help you to tighten up the tube and castle nut. Also, you can use like an armorer's wrench or spanner for that castle nut. I have one of those and we'll show you what that would look like. It's obviously the better way if you have one. So this is the spanner you would use to tighten up that castle nut. I'm just going to use it to snug it up the last little bit here. So now we're good to go. We have an AR grip, an adjustable buttstock, and we shaved about 1 pound and 3 ounces off this particular build.